All right, Game 3, Port Alexander. It's a decider. No, I can't really remember what happened in the first two games. Something, but I do remember that it's one apiece. So, Fallen Legion, Protoss in the bottom right of Port Alexander, and LunaZeta up in the top left, not building workers. Look, production tab empty, 20 seconds in, and already they've like forgotten the one thing. The one job that you've got for the first 5 minutes of the game. Like 20 seconds deep, that's all it takes for them to just totally forget that you're supposed to build workers. I don't understand. Anyway, so I'm kind of, what is this crap like? You know, if it's going to be a fly-in, here would have been the better spot for a planetary rush, but there's no eBay in production, and this is going to finish up. You need to start the eBay immediately, and it will take a long time to fly across, but that's not what he's doing. He's just going to mine from here, and this CC is flying about. I don't know what the hell this crap is like. He's left one worker behind. Legion hasn't scouted at all, so is oblivious to these foolish antics. One worker in each gas mining at present, and yeah, a couple of zealots in production. I normally don't really bother with a zealot against Terran. I maybe get one out to help if a Reaper shows up, but Stalkers are just so much better on the Zealots. Don't really do that well against Marines till you've got Charge, which is a little way off. So personally, I tend to not really build early Zealots against the Terran. Zealots a little bit later certainly, but a couple of Stalkers, 2 Stalkers is much handier. Yeah. Okay, Stargate is going to come down, but still there's been absolutely no scouting, actually, from either player. So LunaZeta with your weird, let's build my stuff on the other side of the map plan. For all you know, your opponent's done that too, and you wouldn't even know because you haven't actually been in their base. Army-wise, as you'd expect, Legion's ahead, because, what is this crap? Flying buildings across a map and stuff at the start of a game. Like, why? What's that? Like, what? Why? Anyway, that's what he's done. Yeah. So in production, Combat Shield and a Ghost Academy. So you never know. I'd like to see some Ghosts. I'd like to see a nuke maybe. Finally, at the 6-minute mark, 6 minutes deep, Legion decides maybe I should go and see what my opponent's doing. They're not. It's not a rush, don't you? Because they'd have arrived 2 minutes ago. So sees the emptiness here and realizes his opponent's an idiot. So yeah, what do you do at this point? You just go and kill them. Just find them and go, right, I'm going to come and kill you now. LunaZeta is actually catching up in army supply, and the Ghost Academy is researching Cloak, and then it is going to go about building a nuke. One Ghost on the map so far, and another in production. So yeah, the observer sees everything that there is to see, sees this army and knows what he's up against. We've got a Stargate here that was built, but it hasn't done anything. So finally, oh god, it's a carrier, because of course it's a carrier. Yeah. So yeah, guys, don't do this. StarCraft's a beautiful game. This is just a misery. So a single carrier in production, 2 base carrier. Meanwhile, this absolute travesty of a build from Terran. So yeah, no. Where? Oh my god, it landed. So Ghost actually doing quite a lot of splash damage to himself. Has got 13 kills. He's too close to this nuke. He needed to be a bit further away. And dies because look, he's in range of the cannon. So another one's going to come in. Yeah, the cannon's going to finish up and it's going to die. But yeah, a Ghost parked here could nuke this and be out of range of the cannons, by the way. The pent, the target range or whatever for a Ghost is more than the detection range for a cannon. So, look, Legion's down to 29 workers. And he's not even building any. That's the bit that's like, you know what I mean? He's lost a bunch of workers. Should I replace those? Maybe just don't bother. Why would you? He's got like 3 carriers. And arguably, if he just day-clicks into here, he just wins the game. You know, siege tank isn't going to be that useful against the carriers. There's quite a lot on the ground here. The zealots are slow though. No charge upgrades, I don't think. +1 air is finished. For the Terran combat shield done, and yeah, concussive shell done for these 4 marauders. No stim. Yeah, so the observer again sees all this. Like you can see this with your eyes. So why wouldn't you just go and kill it? Well, you know, why scout if you don't respond to what you see? And when you go and see that your opponent's got half the army that you've got, like, just go and kill them. Just be like, oh, I've got this. Now is the time to actually just go and kill them. But actually, it's LunaZeta that's going to do the attacking. Changes his mind. So siege tanks sieged up in reasonable positions here would make it pretty hard to push up this ramp. However, they're not sieged up. The disruptor, is it going to fire? Are we going to see a decent disruptor shot? Nah, the disruptor is just going to walk forwards to its death. Why would you actually shoot anything? And yeah, as kind of predicted, really, the Protoss just A-clicks for the win. So, you know, there's lessons to be learned here. Don't expand on the other side of the map. Don't fly your command center across the map. Don't do those things. It's stupid. It doesn't doesn't do anything good for you. You know, by all means, do some sort of like comedy meme build. You know, a planetary rush, whatever. But like this type of stuff, like, yeah, it's just like it's not gonna. What's it gonna do? Nothing. So it is Legion that wins 2-1. For reasons best known to himself, LunaZeta is flying around the map like some sort of foot. And you know, there are, oh my god, he hasn't seen it. He's got close to it, but he didn't actually see it. It's going to actually be seen. He's managed to scout it with a refinery, a gas extractor or whatever. So that is the end of